Honestly, with Chip Theory games, it's not that much of a surprise, but this is one of the most insane things I've seen in board games this year. Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co., and this is an unboxing and rambling of the Automaton of Shale. Spoiler-free, mostly, I think. Probably spoiler-free. Spoiler-free in the sense that I've actually gone through the whole thing, and I have no idea what's going on, so in that sense, you'll have no idea what's going on, but I have opened it up because I wanted to make sure there were no spoilers before I dove into this, although if by spoilers you mean I don't want to see anything in the book, well, this video is going to be awfully short for you. Yeah, it's going to be short for you. Now, coffee shot as usual. I do not have a knife today, unfortunately, or fortunately as the case may be. Two reasons, 1 second. The first reason is because of the fact that, I don't need a knife to open this. This doesn't come in shrink. There's nothing in this in any way, shape, or form came in shrink. They have some cards and packs, but you can just open those, and we may or may not dive into those. Depends on what we get to see or not. We'll see. Probably no cards. Probably no cards. I think there's no cards in this unboxing. But secondly is because I'm going to be flying tomorrow, and I have a habit now of taking my knife out of my pocket for like 3 days before I fly, because otherwise I bring the knife to the airport with me, walk through security and be like, hey, it's not my belt, right? No, not my belt. My wallet? Nope, not my wallet. Oh my gosh, I guess it's this giant knife I forgot about. To be fair, I've only done it once, but the other times I haven't done it only because my wife like remembered the last minute to be like, what about your knife? And I'm like, oh, yep, I probably should leave that at home. I got used to carrying a knife around. I get used to it because of the fact that I open a lot of boxes. I get a lot of boxes, and my wife got tired of me borrowing the kitchen scissors all the time and slowly ruining the kitchen scissors all the time, so now I use a knife. But I try to take it out of my pocket a few days before I travel now because of this. Travel by plane, by car, who cares? No one's stopping me. Anyways, Automaton of Shale. The Automaton of Shale from Chip Theory Games, from Too Many Bones, and well, not from Too Many Bones, from Chip Theory Games, with having to do with Too Many Bones. And inside we have this book. Again, spoiler-free, unless by spoiler you mean I don't want to see anything. Even this deck of cards over here, and no, there's nothing underneath. I did check, unless they like really scraped it underneath there, but I didn't take a knife to that. This one says do not open until instructed, so we're gonna not open it because it didn't instruct us to do so. That's gonna go back here. That's what I mean as far as spoiler-free. You've gotten all the spoilers. This was a great unboxing. Thanks so much for stopping by. My name is Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. I appreciate it. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Now, when I said at the beginning that this is one of the most insane things I've seen in board games, I always hate doing that because I hate in general extreme statements, because how many games can be the best game you've played? How many times can you say this is the best deck building game I've played, the best worker placement game I've played this year, the best skirmish game I've played this year? The answer, by the way, is once for each category, but it gets old pretty quickly. So when I say something like, oh my gosh, this is one of the most insane things I've seen in board games, I'm always like, but is it though? But is it like, am I just being like a salesperson at this point? Am I just telling you about whatever thing is going on? This like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And sometimes I wonder about that, and I try not to go too high on the hyperbole, unless I really mean it. But when it comes to Chip Theory Games, I'm pretty sure this one's safe. So we have over here, this book over here, which honestly is not that impressive. We also have this deck of cards that I've already managed to rip a bit in the effort of taking this out. This is the closest thing we're going to see to spoilers, but really, hopefully not over here. This does kind of fold up, but you need to be careful. You may rip that. Honestly, I may be doing this wrong as far as how much I rip it. Again, I will be going through things. I will be swiveling things and stuff in a way that may or may not ruin your experience. This is where I remind you, I've gone through the entire thing, opened and shown you all the stuff to myself, not shown you, I haven't done it yet to you. I have gotten no sense of anything that happens. If you are concerned about seeing anything else, this is your last chance to walk away. I mean, you could walk away at any point, but this is your last chance to walk away before I potentially spoil things. For example, right now, I'm going to spoil the first possible thing and give you an idea of the kinds of things you might learn, okay? So this is an idea of what you might learn as you watch this. As I swivel this, the city is on fire, and the moon is in the night sky. So I mean, the moon was probably in the night sky before, but now the moon's high up in the night sky. So now we have the moon and the city on fire, and we have a troll cavern with a bunch of, you know, what's it called, gear locks in there, and that is exactly the kind of thing I will spoil throughout this video. If you feel you've learned too much, if you feel I've ruined it for you, first of all, I apologize, second of all, as I warned you, third of all is, wow, you're nitpicky. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive into this. From the waters of Deadlock Bay to Ebonheart so far away, report was sent without delay, fast as a falling star. A cruel attack launched without call, goblins strained to hold the wall, but all of Warspire soon did fall, came news to Obendar. The council's verdict came apace, orders issued to start the chase. A Gearlock band was sent to trace what evil lay afar. And then we have a pack of cards that I haven't opened yet, and in the interest of not opening things to not spoil things, I still won't open it for you. There is a special encounter here. but I'm not even going to read that because I don't know what exactly how you're supposed to shuffle these things in. So I'll figure all that stuff out later. I may have to watch. Let me get this back in over here. This is where already it's a bit of a pain because you have to kind of fold it in and push it in and kind of hope you can get it in there. There we go. It involves some tucking and bending to get it in or out. There might be a better way that I just don't know. Maybe I should watch somebody else's unboxing. Speaking of which, there's a few unboxings out there. There's them themselves. You know, Chip Theory Games did their own unboxing. You can check that out. I believe Mark Dainty from Not Board Gaming did a... Not Board Gaming? Am I doing that right? Why do I feel like I got the wrong channel? Mark Dainty is Not Board, right? I'm doing this right. I think so. I feel like I'm mixing up channels right now. But Mark Dainty did an unboxing as well. I saw that One Stop Co-op Shop, Mike did a playthrough. You can check that out if you want to see that going on. I'll probably check it out because honestly I have no clue how to start this. I don't know if I go through this deck of cards or not, but this large preamble, this large spoiler-free mostly preamble is now where we're going to start going through the book and showing you all the ridiculous over-the-top things that I warned you would happen. This is the part where I really hope I pressed record on that thing over there so that we're actually watching this video. Give me a second. I'm gonna be neurotic about this. We're good. We're good. I hit record. Sometimes I wonder if I'm about to like mess things up entirely. We are good to go. Anyways, let's go ahead and flip through this. So, next page. Whoa, okay, we gotta show this. Actually, this might be the best way to show it is probably this way, actually. We're gonna go ahead and do it this way. Okay, whoa. Okay, so we have page 2. We're gonna open it up the way you would see it. Whoa, that's too much. There we go. Look at that. Look at that over there. Look at that. We got that cool little beast over there. Something's going on here. More specifically, if we flip around this way, you can see that we have a nighttime campfire. Something's going on. What happened? I don't know. There's a beast, a fire, a flame. There's some gear locks in their bed that if we pull this, they are ready to go, and they're suddenly getting ready to go, which should push their hand out, which his hand was out earlier more. This is where we get into the part where it's like, oh no, his hand broke. I think his hand did break. There we go. We probably ruined this in some way, shape, or form because that worked just fine earlier. There we go. Nope. There we go. His hand came out earlier. There. Okay. Here we go. You see, this is supposed to go out like that, and then that's supposed to push in, but it's not working. So, there is that. This is a pop-up book, which means it comes with all the fallibility of the pop-up books. I did not open this. I'm not going to open those things because I don't want to overly ruin this experience for myself. Speaking of which, this next one, I'm trying to think of the best way to present every page to you. We're going to have to do it this way again, okay? This way again, we're going to go ahead and we're going to slowly open the next page. The next page with our pop-up fair. Our pop-up fair, which again, no idea what's going on. There's a Gearlock roller coaster. I'm all about the roller coasters. I haven't been on a roller coaster in, well, actually not that long. It's probably been about 4 months, 5 months. Went to Legoland with the kids, went on roller coasters. Granted, not the kinds of roller coasters I usually go on, but still something. It's still something that I can enjoy and have fun. Let's go ahead and show you the top camera over here. We have our fair with our, our Ferris wheel, our pop-up thingies, our dangerous darts. We have dangerous darts. Double the thrill, double the money. I didn't even notice that the first time. We have dangerous darts in the fairground, which is awesome. And then we have, again, packs of cards, situations. We have a whole pack of cards there. This is gameplay and content. This is, again, insane. Should you get it? Probably not. Honestly, the Too Many Bones content you have already is going to be plenty. You don't need this. This is over the top. This is for theatrical purposes. And we have this. Ooh, I didn't even see this. Wow. Sorry, I didn't notice this last time. I didn't realize. I thought there was nothing on this page that was fun. This is fun. This is fun. It's a Ferris wheel. I'm a child. I'm sorry, I'm a child. It is what it is. Next page. We go to the next page. And this one's one of my favorites. No, this is my favorite. I have to remember the rest of them, but I'm pretty sure this is my favorite page. Because it's both giving you something as you turn it and there. So I'm going to do it again. Okay, ready for that? So we're going to go ahead and turn it back. You see the beast mouth open. You can see the beast mouth is slowly opening. You get that effect as you open, and then it's done, and it's gone with. And then you have the top shot over here. We can go ahead and show you the top shot. This is what's going on. This is possibly my favorite page for 2 reasons. First of all, just the theatrical nature of this opening is just... Well, that went too far. But again, going back to this page over here, and we just flip it. That's just like such a cool thing, but also because it's Too Many Bones Undertow, which is the way I got into Too Many Bones, and that just has a soft spot for me. This thing will fall apart, by the way. That's another reason not to get this, is over time, I imagine this does not hold up. I can't imagine this holds up to repeated use and abuse, but maybe it does. Maybe it does. But we'll see. Either way, this is Undertow. I like Undertow. It's not necessarily Undertow, but they're on the raft in the water. That's basically Undertow. It counts as Undertow. And from there, let's go to the next page. This, by the way, I'm pretty sure has nothing to pull on or adjust or tweak, but I'm not certain. I don't see anything, and now I'm wondering if I was wrong, because there are 2 packets over here, these things over here. I don't know if you're supposed to open them or when, so I'm just not going to open them, and we're going to go ahead to the next page. the next page, we're going to go ahead and flip it, and we have, boom, this cave over here. Now this one's not necessarily as cool because these don't actually stand up. I wonder if they're supposed to stand up, but it doesn't seem like they're supposed to stand up. It seems like you get that kind of effect as we go through it. That's going to be true a lot of the time. You get these partial effects sometimes, and it doesn't necessarily hold up completely. So like as you hold the book partially, you can kind of see there. Let's go ahead and show you the top cam. You can see this over here as you kind of hold the book partially, but then it folds flat over there. Now we do get this effect over here, where if we pull these down, we get all the orcs. You see, there's an orc ambush. This is the kind of spoiler that I ruined for you. You now know there's an orc ambush. I apologize for ruining this for you, but also I warned you 14 times, unless you jumped here from the middle, in which case I'll throw timestamp thingies that tell you that there's an issue. We'll figure it out. Anyways, going back to this over here, we go ahead and close that, and we go back to the front. We go to the next page of this pop-up adventure, where this one I remember being a little, well, let's go ahead and show you. This one's actually better if you kind of hold it towards you, because I'm going to open it slowly, and you can see the forest starting to grow over here. Forest is starting to grow, and then it lays flat. But it is starting to grow, which also means you can see some fun things in the forest as you go through it. Let's go ahead and show you over here. The fun things you can see in the forest is as you start to open it up, first of all, this guy doesn't like to bend down properly. He should be bending down, but you can see the forest for the trees. You see, you could see the forest for the trees. Now again, not a lot you can pull on and twist over here. You could lay it completely flat and see the forest, or you can just see the pop-up adventure as you wander through. Look at them. They're all hiding in the forest. They're kind of underground, and they're popping back up slowly but surely as we go ahead and as we turn the next page. The next page is another fun one. I do enjoy this one, but I'm sticking with the whole water being my favorite. This next page is, that's what we got. We got this big guy over here with this giant sword. I'll do that again for you. That's what we got. That's all we got over there. Again, just going through this once more on Top Shot. Like, that's our giant guy that we're fighting. That's going to be like, gotta be like one of the build-a-boss situations. It's just cool. Look at him. He doesn't even fit on the top camera. He's just too intensely, amazingly, I don't know. There's no levers or gears to hold on this page either. There's going to be one last thing on the last page. We are almost done here. Almost done. This is a very short unboxing, past the like 7 minutes I spend rambling about, you know, spoilers and situations, and is my camera on. That's just the nature of the beast. And the last page is not that cool, because the nature of unboxings, the nature of pop-up books is that they can't be that cool, because of the last page is where you just have like extra stuff like this. We just open that up, and we have them all celebrating. I don't know why they did that over here. I would have put artwork on these once you're closing them out, but also I would never have done this at all, so maybe I don't critique them for their not doing whatever. We have Too Many Bones, Wanted, Dead or Alive, the classic Wanted posters, the gear locks, the this, the that, and that's basically what we have over here. Every page, or most pages, come with cards in them. Let's go through that again. Let's see, I think it's every page. We have page 1 has cards, page 2 has, I don't know if they're cards, they're going to be poems and things and stuff. We have cards, and cards. We have cards over here, cards. We have cards, and then cards. So yeah, everything except for that last page over there does have cards to go through. And then it all fits in this little automaton of Shale. I always want to say automation of Shale. That's what I always want to say, but it's the automaton of Shale. That's it. That's what we got. We got more cards in there, but we should not open that until we're instructed to do so. And this is Chip Theory Games with their old logo. They have their old logo. They redid their logo recently. I actually saw it. It was funny. Someone's like, why does everything have to look like an iPhone, you know, device nowadays, an iPhone app nowadays? And I was like, you're not wrong. Also, I do think their old logo does look dated. I like their new logo. I don't know. Design choices are fascinating. The nature of design and life in general. The fact that we do iterate around whatever's common. Like, remember when gradients were popular? And if you don't remember when gradients were popular, lucky you. But gradients were popular once upon a time, and then I'd play with gradients because that's what you did when you were like in 5th grade. You played with gradients because everyone loved gradients. There's a lot of things that come in and out in terms of just general design choices, like wallpaper. You ever seen wallpaper? Oh dear Lord. Design changes. What people like changes. Adjustments happen. And so, yes, this may have worked back in the day, and this may still work for you. You may like that. That's totally fine. I do like the new current modern design. I don't know what I do in these things. How do we get onto like design choices and like modern design? I don't know what's going on here. In any case, this is the Too Many Bones automaton of Shale. It's completely over the top. You could put your money towards something that you'll get more views out of, like, I don't know, Undertow or the newest one, Unbreakable. Put your money towards that instead. But if you are a hardcore fan of Too Many Bones, and if you do find that this is compelling enough that it's something you want to own, it's cool. Over the top? Yes. Cool? Yes. That's going to be your call. I hope to dive into this at some point. I need to, because right now I'm going through Cloudspire, actually. I'm currently going through Cloudspire upstairs. Still been going through it for the past few weeks. I've been taking my time with it, because I've been trying to get ahead of the game on just videos and things and stuff, and Cloudspire is a lot of fun, though. Although, looking at the box right now, which is behind the camera over there, I'm seeing that it also has the old logo, which makes sense. Why would they have the new logo? I don't know, but now it's in my head, and that's what's stuck with her. Either way, let's go ahead and call this. I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. Hope you enjoyed this, whatever this is, unboxing, rambling situation. And as always, and until next time, I hope you have a good one.